What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Samantha, and I am currently on a weight loss journey, and I do share my journey via YouTube and Instagram. At least I should say that I did. So I'm kind of here today to give y'all like a life update. I haven't posted on my channel in I think like literally over a month, and I kind of wanted to come back and give you guys like an explanation of why I haven't been posting on my Instagram or my channel, and what's been going on with my journey. I do get a lot of questions like, hey, are you still working out? Like, are you still on your weight loss journey? And then there's other people who are like, oh, I was scared to ask you, but I'm just wondering, are you still on your journey? How's it going? And to be completely honest with you guys, I kind of gave up. So I was struggling the end of April into May to kind of like stay on track. What I did when I first started my journey is I kind of literally completely changed my eating habits. I was going to the gym 5 times a week. I was going to the gym 5 times a week. I was eating right. I stopped drinking coffee. Which for those of you who know, coffee is literally my addiction. So anyways, stop drinking coffee, gym all the time. And then I was doing good for like a month and a half. So I started on Valentine's Day, my journey. So I was doing good for like a month and a half. I literally lost, I think my final amount that I lost was 20 pounds. So I was doing really good. And then when the end of April hit, I kind of just crashed. So I was missing everything that I was used to eating. I missed my coffee dates with my friends. Like, I was tired of going to the gym, and I kind of literally just crashed. Like, everything I used to do plus 10 times more I took back on. So I was literally eating more than I was before I started my journey. I wasn't going to the gym at all, so I was paying for a gym membership that I wasn't using. And I kind of like literally started slacking in all aspects of my life. My clothing line kind of went down the drain. No orders, no advertising, nothing. And I really just had to take some time to like honestly find myself, because this is really a journey that you have to make it to where it's sustainable. So a lot of people post these videos and they make their Instagram posts and they're like, oh, I lost 80 pounds in 6 months and this and that. But a lot of what you fail to see, or what they fail to show that I try to bring to you guys, is that it's really not as easy as I guess you would say they make it seem. Like, not everybody makes it seem easy, but they kind of make it like, oh, I changed everything, I don't eat anything I like, but I lost 80 pounds. And it's like, how is that sustainable? Like, how do you cut out everything at once and just change it all together, and then suddenly lose all this weight and you're just fine with nothing that you've had for your entire life, or that you've enjoyed for such a long time? So I did kind of give up on my journey. I was like, I can't do it. I told myself I couldn't do it. And for those of you who know me, I am an inspirational person, and I motivate everybody and I encourage everybody. But sometimes when it comes to myself, it's kind of like, whatever. Like, it's kind of like I almost don't encourage myself. I just do it for everybody else, which that's not fair. But yeah, I kind of lost track of everything, and I was discouraged with myself, and still kind of am to this point. And this video is definitely not like searching for sympathy, because nobody should feel bad for me, because this is my journey and I know that I can do it, and I've done it before. Literally my sophomore year of high school, I did this like 90-day challenge, and I lost like over 40 pounds in 90 days just by eating right and working out. So I know that I can do this journey, and I know that I can lose the weight. But I also want you guys to know that like you have to be really strong-willed, and I definitely don't encourage that you throw away and get rid of everything you love. So, because eventually you're going to crash, you're going to crave it all, and you're going to have way too much of it. And that's literally what happened to me. I stopped drinking Dutch Bros altogether. If you're in another state and don't know what that is, it's like another version of Starbucks here, but it's like 10 times better than Starbucks. I'm a Starbucks hater. So, it's our version of it's like another version of Starbucks, but better. And I used to go every day. Then, when I started working out, I realized that the drink that I get was literally like 700 calories. I'm not kidding you. It had so much sugar, so much carbs. So I stopped going altogether for weeks. Didn't go at all. Sounds great, right? I was losing weight and everything. But then, when the end of April, beginning of May came around, I was like, I miss it too much. And I went back to going every single day. Sometimes I even went twice a day. 1, that's a lot of money. 2, it set me all the way back. I have not got back to my starting weight, which I'm thankful for. But it was a big setback. And then I started eating when I was bored because I wasn't focusing on my workout line. I wasn't focusing on school. I wasn't focusing on my job. I was literally just rolling through life like tomorrow's promised. Like, that was literally the point that I was at. So then, just recently, like just this week, I still continued to struggle with my journey. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I lost all encouragement altogether. Like, I was like, well, I know I can do it, but I don't know how I'm going to get back on track. And that was because when I started this journey in February, that was my heaviest weight that I've ever been. So it's like, I'm thankful I'm not back to that point, but I know that I definitely will get there if I don't start like changing my ways and continue back on with my journey. So I'm glad that I kind of took the time to self-reflect. I'm not happy that I got all the way off track, but I'm glad that during that time and coming into now, I kind of self-reflected and I kind of made a plan for myself. So I decided that since I'm such a busy person, I'm always working. I start classes again on July 2nd, full time, plus work, plus my clothing line. I kind of decided that making a schedule for myself is going to be the easiest way for me to be successful. And it's different for every person because, like, even my accountability partner, she's literally a stay-at-home mom. She's on the same journey as me, but of course everything's completely different for her because she's at home, like, she's working, of course, with her children, but everything's different. So it kind of depends on the type of person you are and the journey you're on. But for me, with how busy I am, especially because I'm getting myself back on track and I'm back in my clothing line and back on my business and meetings and all sorts of stuff, that's the best thing for me is making a schedule. So I literally went through and wrote out a menu. Like, it sounds crazy that you would think you would have to plan every single thing you're going to eat in a day, and nobody likes to do that because what if you want something else? But that is what I think is going to be the easiest way for me to be successful. And then my next biggest point would kind of be realistic with yourself. So jumping into the gym 5 days a week and eating only fruits and vegetables and no carbs, all protein, cutting everything you love, like doing all that at once, I don't recommend it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but that's what happened to me, and that's probably one of my biggest regrets is not taking it like step by step, because honestly, I'm in a position now where I'm like, had I not given up the last 2 months, I probably would have been like a third of the way to my goal, and my goal is 100 pounds. So it's kind of like you look back and you're like, wow, I could have been so far had I just like continued and not given up. So I definitely encourage you to make a plan that's sustainable for you, that you know you can be successful within. Don't give up everything at once. And just know that if you do fall off track or if you do start to lack, and not just in the weight loss, like not just in weight loss, but like in your business, in your job, in your schooling, in your family or your home life, just know that if you start to fall off or if you slip or you aren't doing good at something or you feel like you could be doing better, you can always get back up. I mean, one of my favorite quotes is, when you fall, make sure you land on your butt, because if you can look up, you can get up. So it's time to get back up. It's time to get back on this journey. And I definitely want y'all to know, do not hesitate to ask me questions. Like when everyone said, oh, I wanted to ask you if you were still on your journey, but I didn't, like that probably would have pushed me to get back on quicker. Not saying it's anybody else's fault, but I definitely encourage the questions. I was getting DMs, and I'm cool with that. I love to answer everybody's questions. I love to encourage you. Y'all can comment on the video, like videos that you want to see, like maybe my workouts or what I eat in a week or what I eat in a day. Just kind of give me some ideas, and that will definitely help me, I think. But I just want y'all to know that I am back on YouTube, and I'm back on Instagram, and I'm ready to kind of kickstart this journey. I'm considering coming up with like a little challenge to do with you guys, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And I did kind of branch off in my clothing line and make a workout clothing line, which will be releasing this month, so shameless plug, but I'll put the link in one of my next videos as soon as they release. I'll probably make a video showing all the clothes and stuff like that. But I definitely encourage you to comment video ideas for me. Go over and follow me on Instagram for like my food posts, my workout posts. I'm gonna go back to my weekly weigh-ins, which I was doing all the time. So I'm pretty much just coming back to tell y'all I did give up, but I'm back, and I'm not giving up again. I realize that failure is okay sometimes, but you just have to get back up from it, and you have to continue. So I'm here to continue and jumpstart my journey, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys, and I hope that you enjoy this video. If you don't mind, just like, commenting, subscribing for me, and make sure you hit the little bell so you can get all the notifications and never miss a video. But until next time, I'll catch y'all later.